And welcome to Scott's Wing Sports Day, ladies and gentlemen. It is finally week one of the college football season, so let's get into my predictions right now.
Whoop whoop!
First game out, UCF and Boise State tomorrow night in the Bounce House. Should be a great game.
Yay!
Hopefully the weather will hold off tomorrow night. Hopefully it doesn't rain. But if it does, it'll probably just be a light sprinkle here. I'm going to take UCF at home. I think the Knights, the fans are going to be the reason why I think UCF finds a way here, and I think the humidity is going to take its toll on Boise State towards the end of the game. So I'll take UCF at home over Boise. Should be a good game though. Next up, let's see. Next up, Kentucky and Louisiana Monroe. I will happily take Kentucky, favored by 31 at home. I'll take Kentucky at home, but I don't think they cover. I think Kentucky's a good team this year, but they're not going to be great. So I'll take Kentucky at home for my buddy Terry. And now into the top 25 games for the weekend. A couple of games on tomorrow night. First game out, the Citadel and Coastal Carolina. I will go with Coastal Carolina. I think they look to continue that hot streak that they had last year, only losing one game, I think, to BYU last year. So I'll take the Chanticleers at home over the Citadel. Next up, Weber State and Utah from Salt Lake City. I will take Utah, who's looking pretty good in the Pac-12 this year. So I will take Utah at home over Weber State. Next up, Ohio State and Minnesota. Ohio State favored by 2 touchdowns. I'm going to take Ohio State, but I think this game's going to be closer than people think, because I think it's kind of scary to go on the road on a Thursday night in conference. Minnesota's not a bad team at all, but I'm going to take Ohio State to win this one, but closer than the experts think, in my opinion. Next up, Southern Utah and Arizona State tomorrow night on the Pac-12 network. I will take Herm Edwards and Arizona State. First time he's been ranked in the preseason poll in his coaching career there at Arizona State. So I'll take the Sun Devils at home over Southern Utah. Next up, North Carolina, Mack Brown coming in with a very good team this year, going on the road to Blacksburg to take on Virginia Tech. I will take Sam Howell and North Carolina to get a road win here. North Carolina favored by 5.5 on the road. So I will take Sam Howell and North Carolina to get it done on the road against Virginia Tech. Next up, into the Saturday games. First game out, Florida and FAU should be a good matchup here. 86 degrees at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium Saturday night. I will take Florida and their offense to get it done. I think they need these first 2 weeks to get that offense going before they play Alabama in 3 weeks. So I will take Florida at home over FAU. Next up, Tulane and Oklahoma. This game got moved from New Orleans to Oklahoma because of the hurricane. But I'm still going to take Oklahoma to win this game. I think Oklahoma is a very good team this year. I'm excited to see how this new quarterback looks. My Heisman Trophy pick at the start of the year, Spencer Rattler and Oklahoma to get it done. Technically on the road, but it's in their home stadium against Tulane. Next up, probably one of the bigger games of the weekend, Penn State and Wisconsin in Madison. 71 degrees to start the game off on Saturday at noon on Fox. Just because they're at home, I'm going to take Wisconsin. I think Wisconsin's a very good team. I think both of these teams are very good. But I'm going to take Wisconsin because they're at home to get it done over Penn State. Next up, Fresno State heading on the road to Eugene to take on the Ducks. I will take Oregon to get it done at home. I think Oregon's a very good team, and I think that they have a very big game next week on the road at Ohio State, so that's going to be a big game to watch next week. But I will take Oregon to get it done at home over Fresno State. Next up, Alabama and Miami. I will take Alabama to get it done. I don't know if they'll cover the spread here, but I think they get the win here. I'll take Alabama on the road in Atlanta to get it done against Miami. Next up, Miami, Ohio, and Cincinnati. Cincinnati coming in as the highest ranked Group of 5 team in the history of the the playoff. I will take Cincinnati to get it done at home. Cincinnati's a very good team, great defense, good quarterback play. I'll take Cincinnati to get it done over Miami, Ohio. Next up, Indiana and Iowa should be a great game on the in Iowa City at Kinnick, 3:30 on the Big Ten Network. I will take Iowa to get it done at home. Just because they're at home, I'm going to take Iowa at home to get it done against Indiana. Should be a great game, though. I will be watching this one for sure. Next up, Northern Iowa and Iowa State. Iowa State looking to not let happen what happened to them last year, losing to a inferior opponent last year. I'll take Iowa State to get it done at home in Ames. I think it's going to be a tough place to play in September, so I'll take the Cyclones at home over Northern Iowa. Next up, Texas and Louisiana. Good game here. I'm gonna take Texas to win, but I don't think they cover the 8-point spread here. I think in Austin, 97 degrees on Saturday. I will take Texas at home to get it done over Louisiana. Next up, San Jose State and USC. I'm going to take USC here at home in the Coliseum. I think this should be no problem here. I'll take SC to get it done at home over San Jose State. Next up, Kent State and Texas A&M. Should be a good game here in College Station. 96 degrees in College Station on Saturday night at Kyle Field. I will take Texas A&M to continue their dominance that they had last year in college football and continue that on ESPNU at 8 o'clock. Next up on the Pac-12 Network, 8 o'clock, it will be Montana and Washington. Should be a good game. Beautiful stadium out there in Seattle at Husky Stadium. I will take Washington at home to get it done over Montana. Next up, LSU and UCLA. UCLA looked very good last week, but that was against Hawaii. I don't think they do that again against the Cookie Monster this week. I'll take LSU on the road to get it done over UCLA. Next up, Notre Dame heading in to Tallahassee to take on Florida State. We don't know who the quarterback is for Florida State yet. We'll find out earlier. We'll find out probably today or tomorrow. I will take the Irish on the road. I think Notre Dame's a very good team, favored by 7.5 on the road. Notre Dame's got to win these games if they want to get back into the college football playoff. So I'm going to take the Irish on the road to get it done in Tallahassee against Florida State.
Boo! Go Mackenzie!
And now for the College Game Day game of the week. College Game Day will be there Saturday morning. Charlotte, North Carolina, 88 degrees at kickoff Saturday night. Clemson and Georgia should be an excellent game. My buddy Uncle Lou was saying yesterday, the winner of this game he believes will go 12-0. The loser of this game will go 11-1. I will take. It's tough. I will take Georgia. I think Georgia's got the better quarterback. I think DJU is going to play just fine. Just so you know, I will not try and pronounce that guy's last name all season, or else I will get absolutely humiliated by that guy's last name. It doesn't even matter. I'm going to take JT Daniels and Georgia to get it done in Charlotte against Clemson. And I'll be back, and that will do it for this episode of Scott's Week in Sports Today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back here next week with some college football and finally some NFL predictions as the NFL season kicks off on Sunday. I'll probably post on either Sunday or Monday. I got to talk to my dad and see which day he'd rather post. And I do apologize for the whimpering dog in the background today. I'll see you guys right back here next week on Scott's Week in Sports. See you later, guys.
Go Knights!